Hello everyone and welcome to Rob's Rogues. This is going to be a response video to two people, but I can only respond to one of you. The first response is going to be to ODC, that's me, and he did what he's wanting to collect in 2013, and Automatica, Olivia out there, also did the same thing. So she did a response video to him, so I'm doing a response video to him, but it's also a response video to her. And she's like, oh, you ought to do one. It'd be interesting to see what you're going to be collecting in this second half of 2013. Not technically the second half, we're not quite to June yet, but you get the gist of it. Then I have some other news as well for my channel. The first thing that I want to say is that I have finally hit 200 subscribers, so thank you, thank you, thank you. And I did not even realize I hit 200 subscribers. I did a podcast on someone else's website or their YouTube page, and as we were finishing it up, he said, oh, congratulations on hitting 200 subscribers. And I went, what? So I wasn't even aware. And he's like, you didn't even know? And I said, well, the last I looked, I was at like 180 something, 188, 189, and I felt like I just kind of hit right there. And before I knew it, a week or so later, I had a lot of subscribers right away. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I try and get out thank yous to everybody that has subscribed and everybody that comments on my videos. I always try to comment back just to let people know that I appreciate you out there watching my videos, and I try to make sure I watch all of yours and comment as much as I can on everything. So thank you very much for getting me over the 200 mark. I think right now, shooting this, I'm at 216, and I was planning on doing a 200 subscriber giveaway, but that just kind of got away from me. So what I'm thinking about doing, my 2-year anniversary is coming up on YouTube on August 18th, and I want to do something special. I want to do some type of a giveaway, and hopefully you might like the prize that I'm going to give away. But rather than say, okay, by August I want to be at 275 or 250 or whatever it is, I haven't kind of decided yet. I may start announcing it in June, maybe like June 18th or to July 18th, and saying, oh, there's a month until my 1-year anniversary or 2-year anniversary, or 2 months. Haven't decided. But I'm thinking of doing it like gumballs in a jar type of thing. Like, guess how many subscribers I'm going to be at on my 2-year anniversary, and then the closest to that number will be given the prize, and if they don't like that, then it'll go to the next person, etc. Haven't quite decided yet what the prize is going to be. Some people may already have this, but I hope not, so we'll see. Like, I've still got a few months to figure all this out. I'm not even sure what I'm trying to say here in this video, but I want to do something gearing up for my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. So just kind of let you guys know that something's coming, and as we get closer, I will figure out what that thing is going to be. So thank you for the 216 subscribers. Like people say, I can't do this without you, and it's nice to know that first starting this going, I don't know if anybody's really watching these, so I appreciate every view, and I know you guys out there appreciate when people watch and comment, so I'm making sure that I'm trying to do that as much as humanly possible. So now that that's out of the way, Olivia and ODC, that's me, have both made videos about kind of what they're looking forward to for this latter part, or the next part of 2013, and I'm sure after a while more and more figures are going to be announced. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. I have a little dry erase board I'm looking at here off to the side, so it's not that I'm not paying attention to you, I'm just reading. So this is like what I got it broken down in a couple little subcategories and then company categories. So we'll just kind of start off with what I'm collecting in 2013. This first is going to be from Mattel, and this is the second time I shot this video. So yesterday I didn't know that this figure was going to be shipped, if the pre-order was going to be completed, because I had pre-ordered this figure back in November, I think, November, October of 2012. So some of us have been wondering a while. I know Chapman Films had actually went out and went to eBay and bought this figure because he was kind of tired of waiting for it. Didn't know if Big Bad Toy Store was going to fulfill the order. So Chapman Films, unless you canceled your order, you may be getting a second one of these. That is the DC Unlimited Wonder Woman. I just got an email about an hour ago saying that the figures are in and that they're being processed. But ironically, I emailed them the day before, and now I'm getting the confirmation that the figures are in. So I wonder if it's just dumb luck on Big Bad Toy Store's part, or they in fact did actually arrive. I started seeing some of this wave in Toys R Us, the Batman Injustice Gods Among Us, if I can get that sentence out. I saw him in the store, and I know that Wonder Woman is tied in with that wave. I saw somebody else's video that they had just recently bought her from a store, so I was kind of getting a little worried about that figure, but I did get the confirmation that it's in their warehouse. Once it's processed, it'll be shipped, so I'll probably have that in a week or two maybe to finally do a review of her. So I was going to say I was looking forward to that figure, but since it's coming out now, almost 99.9% sure, as soon as they send the confirmation that it is shipped, then I'll be completely happy with that. The other figures that we've been told or shown that are going to be coming out at one of the recent Toy Fair, I know a lot of people have been talking about this already, is the Batman Unlimited Damian Robin, which, me being a Robin fan, it's really kind of sad that Damian is no longer Robin, and according to Grant Morrison, that maybe there won't be a Robin for quite a while. That's one of the reasons he killed him off, is to be like, let's get Batman to his core, to be Robinless and to be a vengeful fighter. I don't like that version of Batman as much. I like him having the sidekick Robin, but that's a tangent for another time. Some people have said that maybe they won't release the figure now that he's gone, and I actually think if Mattel is smart, they will release the Damian Robin figure, as people have been really chomping at the bit wanting to have a Damian Robin. This will give, I think will actually help sell the figure quite a bit, and I hope they don't make it a chase figure thinking, oh, people aren't going to want a Robin Damian figure now that he's gone and he'll be like one per case or something crazy. Hopefully that they're smart and they will make a lot of him. Hopefully the people will want to pick him up. So that's one I'm eagerly hoping that they will officially announce, and once I see it for a pre-order somewhere like Big Bad Toy Store or Alter Ego Comics is a place that I go sometimes also, I will definitely pre-order that figure. Some people I haven't heard mention this. I know ODC That's Me and Automatica have not said any of these figures yet, but the 1966 Batman TV series is getting a lot of mileage now, soon to be in action figures and just merchandise in general, now that Warner Brothers can have that licensing again to send back out to other manufacturers to make stuff. So I think I got fuzz in my eye, sorry. The one that I did pre-order for Big Bad Toy Store is the 2-pack of Batman and Robin. And what makes that special is, first of all, that's the only way you can get Robin right now. The first 3 figures that Mattel is producing for them is going to be Batman, obviously, the Riddler, and the Penguin. And I think there's a Batman with, when I say yellow trunks, I mean like yellow swim trunks and a surfboard, from one of the episodes of the 66 Batman TV series that he's Surfer Batman. No joke, look up the figure. I wish I could do what Olivia did and put up a picture right here, but my editing software is a pain in the butt to use, so just imagine there's a picture here or Google everything that I say. So at the moment, the only way you can get Robin in the Mattel, and they'll be the standard kind of DC-UC type bodies, but completely all new sculpts all the way around. So I don't think we're going to have to worry about them using existing parts of these figures. Everything that I've seen is completely built from the ground up, so that's very refreshing. But what makes the 2-pack special, other than Robin, that's the only way you can get Robin right now, is that they'll come with a little diorama piece. And what the diorama is a building, side of a building, that you can attach to your wall, and with a rope you can have Batman and Robin scaling up the wall, like they did in the TV series, and they've got the windows opened up, so some good customizers could work it. We could put some of our other action figures inside the window so it looks like they're looking out up at Batman and Robin as they're coming up the wall, which I think is going to be really cool. I've got a shelf right over here. I don't know if you can see this side right here. I'm going to attach that right there once those come in. I think that'll be awesome, or maybe inside the shelf. So I'm ecstatic for that one. I would also like to get the Mattel 1966 Batmobile that will fit both Batman and Robin. The couple places that I was going to pre-order it from are completely sold out. I think Big Bad Toy Store still is taking pre-orders, but I think I'm going to wait for those figures to come to stores. It sounds like they will be released in retail, and I think they obviously should go to retail since they have been waiting to get this licensing for a very, very long time. I think the 66 Batman TV series will sell very, very well from Mattel. I'm kind of toying with getting some of the villains too. Again, I'm trying to scale back some of my collection, but I don't think I'll pre-order them, but if I see them in a store, I'll probably talk myself into buying them, because I tend to do that. Moving on to DC Collectibles, and I can see... I'll save that for the next part. DC Collectibles, before getting into DC Collectibles, I did pre-order the Play Arts Robin Arkham City figure, and he looks really cool. I have yet to go pick him up. It's probably going to be a week or two. I did get a call from my comic book store that he's in, and I said I'll be in a couple weeks. I've got some other things to take care of. So I'll have that probably maybe at the end of the month to review. So I was looking forward to that, but I got a call that he's in. And now I mentioned DC Collectibles. As I'm kind of going, the Arkham City figures that are still out that I don't have, I would still very much like to get Mr. Freeze. And Deadshot, I probably will eventually pick up. He's not one that I'm going to, break the bank or, rush right out and go pick him up. And I'm kind of looking here off to the side. And if you bear with me just for a second. So professional. ODC, that's me, hooked me up with Killer Croc, like I mentioned, and just as I was about to glue Killer Croc, both arms officially are off of Killer Croc. This was the arm that was broken off of Killer Croc when he sent it to me, and I knew that when he sent it to me, and as I was getting ready to figure out where I wanted this arm, the other arm came off. So that's a little disappointing, not from ODC, that's me. That's just disappointing on how DC Collectibles made this Killer Croc. So I'm not going to dwell too much on this, but I've just got to fix him up. I kind of wanted to be able to share that this just happened yesterday, right after I filmed the first version of this. So we'll put my 3-piece Croc set back there. So I had showed him to say I've almost have all the Arkham City figures that are out. They have announced a Solomon Grundy figure, which I imagine will be about the same size as Killer Croc there. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick him up. I would like to, but I'm still kind of weighing that out. And then moving into, also from DC Collectibles, is the Justice League New 52 figures, which you've seen me review quite a few of them already. Green Arrow being the most recent. I just pre-ordered Martian Manhunter. I'm really ecstatic about getting that figure. We've also been made aware that the New 52 Joker and a New 52 Catwoman are also being released as well, or will be announced very soon. They've shown them at some comic conventions, and I would definitely pick up the Joker. You've got to have a New 52 Joker. Catwoman, I'm kind of on the fence about. She kind of looks like the DC Collectibles Arkham City. There isn't that much difference. Instead of being more kind of like an armored type of an outfit Catwoman wore, this looks more like a bodysuit, as she is in the comics. They have announced a Black Adam. I don't know if I'll get Black Adam, but I'm assuming if they make a Black Adam, they'll make a Shazam. And if they do that, I definitely want a New 52 Shazam. I think he looks really cool. I'm a really big Shazam fan, and I love the way he looks in a New 52. They haven't announced him, but I'm really hoping, cross your fingers, for a Shazam figure. And one of the last points I have on what I'm collecting, this is where is my collection going? I'm trying to scale back some of my collections and not buying so many figures. Right now, some people have been picking up the Batman Unlimited, The Dark Knight Returns Batman. I'm saying I'm on the fence about it. If I can get a hold of a Carrie Kelly Robin, if anybody has one, send her my way. I probably would pick up that Batman, but I'm kind of getting to the point in my collection where I primarily want to collect Robin figures and, you know, Batman and some supporting characters here and there. But I'm getting to the point where I'm adding different Batman that really don't mean anything to me, or, you know, I'm always going to buy a Robin figure because I always like Robin, who he or she is. But I just don't see myself getting the extra flavor of the month Batman, like the Planet X Batman. Yeah, he looks cool, but I'm not invested into that character, and it would be just another Batman sitting on my shelf, and he'd probably be in the back row somewhere. The Injustice Gods Among Us, I cannot wait for the video game. I don't care for the look of the figure at all, or any of the designs for the figures. Some of them look okay in the video game, but I've got the Arkham City skin. I want to pick up the new 52 skin, and I will probably use those skins instead of the in-game normal figures. Character designs, they look odd, a little different. Stu Mori 47 and I have talked about teaming up together and buying the Superman Nightwing 2-pack, and then, you know, splitting the two figures amongst ourselves. The Nightwing figure looks okay, but other Injustice Gods Among Us figures, I'm not really that invested in those. So to pick up the Injustice Superman or the Injustice Wonder Woman or an Aquaman or Batman, I saw the Batman at Toys R Us, and he just looks like an ugly figure in my book. I don't really care for it, and he would be in a back row somewhere, so I'm going to spend $15 on a figure that I'm like, meh. So why not put that $15 towards something else, like the Mattel 1966 figures that I will absolutely love. And then picking up, you know, some other figures here and there and trying to save a little bit of extra money. And not that you're not going to see less figures on here. I've got tons of figures, plus older figures to show, and I'm always still going to be buying stuff, and I don't want people to think this is going to turn into a Robin channel, but you'll probably see more Robin stuff as I find them, as that is my favorite character. Stu Mori 47 does a great job of just reviewing Superman figures, and I am constantly seeing something on his channel that I either A, wasn't made aware of, or just is constantly surprising me on his channel, and I hope I can kind of do that for you guys as well. So, and I can kind of see myself gearing more towards the DC Collectibles side of collecting action figures. My Mattel shelf is getting really full, but the figures that I really want, I pretty much have at this point. I would still love to pick up a Firestorm. I would love to get a hold of a Dr. Fate. I have thought about picking up the new 52 Aquaman figure, just so I can have one on my Young Justice shelf and then one with my normal Justice League type of a shelf. But I've thought about just combining all the Young Justice and all of the DCUC figures together, but I like having that Young Justice shelf with their mentors and with their dioramas. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with Aquaman yet, since I technically right now don't have an Aquaman standing with the rest of my Justice League at the moment. So picking up other figures from Mattel, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing. If it's a Robin, definitely. What I would love for Batman Unlimited line to do is stop giving us so many different Batmans. We get it, it's a Batman Unlimited line, but I would love to see a 3-figure wave and not have a single Batman in the wave, but have New 52 Nightwing, Red Hood, and Red Robin. You're already giving us a Damian, or maybe 4 figures in the wave. I could see maybe not doing a Red Robin. I would definitely love a Red Robin. But at least a New 52 Nightwing, a Red Hood, Jason Todd, and a Damian. Maybe that'd be a great 3-figure wave, or a Red Robin also. Which leads me into some customs that I want to do. I want to do a red hood. Everybody's out there is doing a red hood, and you guys out there that are doing red hoods are causing the price of Mr. Terrific to keep going up on eBay, because that's what everybody's buying Mr. Terrific for. Not because he's a terrific figure, but because he's a terrific figure to do the body of your Red Hood Jason Todd. So I've got to track down a Mr. Terrific so I can do a Jason Todd. But I know as soon as I do, Mattel will announce, hey, we're doing a proper Red Hood. So another custom I really want to try and do is a Red Robin figure. I would love to think that DC Collectibles will hop on the bandwagon first and do a Teen Titans wave so I can get a Red Robin. But I think I'm going to use a prototype suit, Batman, to do that figure. I also thought about using that as the body for Red Hood, but I think it's going to be my Red Robin body. Which brings me to, I'm going to be doing a Tim Drake custom, which I've taken John Blake here. I bought this guy for $8 at Walmart. There's a ton of John Blake, so I've already sent some people a John Blake figure that they said they couldn't find, because the Walmart that's about 15 minutes away from me has like 14 of these still on their shelves, and they're dropping the price like crazy. So John Blake here, since he was a Robin in the movie, I know we're not going to get into that. He's going to be my stand-in for along with my Bruce Wayne and my Damian that I have, and that he's going to be another Robin-esque type character. I'm basically going to paint his pants here, probably a blue jeans color, maybe black, I haven't decided, but his whole shirt up here, I'm going to do a red and put black cuffs and maybe even a green little collar underneath his shirt to kind of signify, hey, he's a Robin type figure. Or I may do the black collar, because I'm really kind of thinking he's going to be my Tim Drake stand-in custom. So this is the first custom I'm actually going to attempt to get to see what it's like to paint the body. I was going to remove the arms from him, but it was such a pain to try and get off. I know the sleeves of his jacket are still there, but that's really not going to bother me. On the shelf, you'll be able to kind of see, and he looks really good standing next to, you know, the Christian Bale, Batman, and, you know, Alfred. I've already kind of done part of the custom. I've taken his shoes and turned them into Chuck Taylor All-Stars Converse shoes. So that's the first part of the custom that I've done there. So eventually this will be a nice red shirt with blue or black pants. I haven't decided, to be my Tim Drake Secret Identity figure. And that also leads into the Wayne Manor that I'm still working on. I just got the flooring, and I have it too far out of reach of the camera. So I got the flooring set up, so now I know how big the rest of the diorama is going to be. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I know this video is probably going on a little bit long here, and I was kind of weaving in and out. But like I said, this is a response video for ODC, that's me, and Automatica, as they've both done kind of what they're thinking about collecting in this next half of 2013. So hopefully I've mentioned some stuff you guys are interested in, and plus there'll be other stuff pouring in from time to time, and I'm still working on the Batman animated series. Series of reviews that I'm doing right now. We're getting really close to the end of the action figure portion. I still have more things, plus comic reviews and other type of things that are going on in and around Rob's Rogues. So again, thank you for the 216 subscribers. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for watching the videos, and I am watching your videos as well and trying to comment on as many as I possibly can. So sorry if this video ran a little long, but that is what I am thinking of collecting in 2013. So hopefully we'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my 2-year anniversary giveaway. We will see you guys next time, and as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogue signing off, saying we will see you guys next time.